Yeah, y'all ain't gonna like this. Y'all ain't gonna like this. Crazy work. Craziness. Disaster. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Y'all already know who it is. SMD, stockmarketdaddy.com. So we got this open. I drew in my trend line. Not even noticing till now that it spanned this entire space. I'm just looking, trying to see the flagpole. So I'm like, all right, we got the flagpole. It's kind of short. And here we are with this pullback to about the 50% mark. So I'm cooking. I'm on point. Now I'm also saying, ooh, we got the narrow. We got a tight moving average situation here. All four of these moving averages are very close together, and they're serving as resistance to where the candle opens. So I'm thinking the candle's gonna come up, hit these moving averages, and move down, especially because we're near the 21 period moving average. Now I know they was gonna play games with me with this little tail bar because they've been cooking all week. They probably keep coming back to this move because they keep winning with it. Yeah, they are cooking retail traders right now. The way this open is happening, the way these buyers are buying and the sellers are selling in this first 2-minute period. So here we are. I'm like, okay, I'm paying no attention to the fact that we have a elephant bar in the making coming from a support area. I'm not even thinking about that it's pushing up from a support. I'm so focused on the resistance above and a continuation to the downside. I mean, everything is telling me, except the fact that if it's this obvious, it's probably not going to be this. So here we go. I'm getting my puts ready, feeling good, like, ooh, we finna reject from here. That flat 200 is going to show us respect and show us love, so we're going to get rejected from here. So I went ahead and entered my put, my one contract, my 684 put, expiring in 2 days from now. So it expires on Wednesday. It's Monday. Look at me. I'm already in. Got in at a good point. Already up 2%. All right. Roughly $4 on this $148 option. I paid $150 for it. It's $150 a 24 delta. Expiring in 2 days. Just to slow the theta down a bit. Not a bad entry. Fine. Everything is good. Everything is golden. Everything is good. Everything is golden. Still up a couple dollars. Starting to be like, all right, now I'm starting to evaluate this pullback though. Like, you know what? That's more than the top third, definitely. And it's more than half. I'm thinking now, like, okay, it's more than half. But I'm winning with it. I'm up $10 already in the first minute. It ain't even the first 2 minutes. First 2 minutes of the trading day, I'm up $10. And I'm like, all right, we good. We finna just keep moving. We finna keep moving in the right direction. And I'm also doubting that we're gonna push through these moving averages and fill this gap. I'm so focused on the fact that that's what's gonna happen. So let's see what happens. But while that's happening, I just want to run something past y'all real quick. Are you listening? Stop what you're doing. Pay attention. Look here. Look real quick. Listen, let me ask you this. Did you know that a stop loss is a small grief event? Yes. Grief. Yes. Grief isn't only about death. It's about losing an imagined future. Yeah, I'm about to cook something up for you. Yeah, it's been one of those kind of days. I figure since I'm getting cooked, I might as well cook. So when you enter a trade, your brain instantly creates a future scenario. You just see yourself with the money. You see yourself spending it. You see that the move works. You got into it because you knew it was going to work. Like I said, I got into this trade and I'm almost just waiting for this thing to flush down. I'm thinking when I'm looking at this candle fluctuate, I'm like, yeah. But then a part of me is evaluating this pullback like that's a little violent. That's like a bully push. Like, get out the way. And I'm like, y'all just gonna let them do you like that? All the moving averages together, y'all can't come together like the Power Rangers? Y'all just gonna let them push past you like that? Okay. I'm not even thinking that we got 3 powerful red candles in a green candles in a row pushing up. I'm such a put focused. I'm put centric. I'm ready to sell off. I'm pessimistic in the market. I'm thinking things is about to go terribly wrong. I'm watching them go well. So I should have been cut the play. This is the problem. Back to the stop loss. I had a perceived future that this thing was going to flush down, and I'm still waiting for it to come to fruition. So here we go, getting rejected. I'm like, yes, rejection. That's what I thought. Like, ooh, we filled that gap. Like, you kind of just took out this entire red move down. But I'm allowing the red that I just drew in to distract me from the fact that there's been no red today. There's been not a red candle yet, and I'm still waiting for the ball to drop. But in my defense, you can't trust the market. Hey. I'm like, if it's that clear, it's not really what's about to happen. That's not what's going on. So let me explain. This is what's happening, right? This is why I'm resisting stopping the same way people who are grieving resist their loss. One, I'm in denial. I'm thinking it's just one candle. Look, it's just one candle. Let me see what this candle do. I already lost. I really need to be out, but let me just see what this last candle do, because it looked like it's coming back in my way. See, I'm denying the fact that I'm wrong. I was wrong. I should have got out after the first candle. Like, as soon as you got that green candle that breaks through the 200 and holds, I should have been out. I should have been out on the last green. So we on a red candle, not the green you see next to it, but the next green. Yeah, the green right now that I'm breaking into, that green. But see, stuff like that happen when you start feeling like, oh, okay. See, SPY always reclaims. This is what I'm telling myself. This is the same way somebody who is grieving a loss is denying. They're resisting the loss. All right. Look, they just, this manipulation. That's what I'm telling myself. This ain't a real market move. This is manipulation. This is identical to early grief. This can't be real yet. I'm over here like, nah. Like, yeah, I know we just broke out of a level. Hold on. We getting some rejection. I see that we have it's official. 2 things that are official. 1, the 21 period moving average is trending up. It's moving. And number 2, the 13 period moving average is holding the stocks. And even the Wix is respecting the 8 period moving average. And I'm just like, nah, Slim. And I tend to do this a lot. I see that I'm right, and I still don't want to be wrong in the first place. That's crazy work. What do you call that? See, this is the psychology. This is the mental health piece that we got to concern ourselves with. Visit stockmarketdaddy.com. Please take the assessment to see if you have a problem gambling, because I'm up. And I'm thinking, look, let me go ahead and swipe this little change right here, because this little change, we're going to add it to the loss. So when it come back down, it's going to be even that much more. Like I just scalped it. I scalped it up real quick because we about to get rejected off this level. That's what I'm telling myself in the moment, because I'm denying what I'm seeing and I'm bargaining. I done already added to the contract. That's me bargaining. I'm like, all right, if it break through this white line, I'ma cut it. That's me bargaining. That's textbook bargaining. If I do X, maybe I don't have to feel this. Grief and stop loss. Grief and stop loss. Man. Number 3, anger, urgency. I had a frantic need to do something, so I bought a call and then got out of it real quick because I was sitting still too long. I had to click faster. Should I add again? Like I'm not even following the plan at this point. Like I'm going rogue. Like I'm watching me do this. Like the same way y'all are watching me, I was y'all in the middle of the training day watching me as well. Like, dude, you gotta cut the play. Like I heard myself, but I couldn't do nothing. That's not analysis. It's grief energy with nowhere to go. That's not being a technical analyst. That's tweaking. Just froze. Because I needed to start my February off strong. You know, I got a YouTube channel. You dig? I'm trying to show y'all something. Y'all didn't see me do it right, but now you gotta see me do it wrong. You didn't see me do it right, but I gotta show y'all what it looks like when you do it wrong. So you can know when you're doing this. When you're doing this isn't what you should be doing. When you're doing this isn't what you should be doing. So we broke through. We got a little bit more rejection. So I am thinking, okay, this is my double top. You see how I just outlined it? That's my double top. I'm like, easy work. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, this is unbelievable. Down 26%.
Hey.
I would have been took profit if I was up 26%, but I'm going to stay in and be down 26%. My biggest issue, my biggest hurdle, the thing that I'm struggling with, the thing that you're struggling with, if this is resonating with you, this is what we call experiential avoidance. I'm avoiding the experience of being wrong. At least that's what I think I'm doing. I'm not avoiding it though, I'm delaying it. Instead of practicing acceptance. Yes, practice acceptance. That's what a clean stop. If I would have stopped, cut the play right at that red 200 period moving average, when that first green candle got out of it, I could have done what I've shown you in other videos. I could have cut the play, took my loss, and then instead of adding 2 contracts to this bad position, I could have been in 2 contracts going with the flow, because at this point, the 21 period moving average has shown us the direction that it's moving in. The stock has pulled back and shown us which moving averages it's respecting. And we're continuing to go up. It's going up so smooth that you almost don't even want to join it, because you're like, why is it not pulling back? Not only should it be pulling back, but it should be pulling back much more aggressively. All right, but this is the problem. This is me telling the market what the market should be doing from my laptop. From my laptop, I'm telling the market what it should be doing. And see, that's me rejecting and refusing to do. That's experiential avoidance. Write that down. Experiential avoidance. You should know that word. You should know that term. Now here we go. Nice. Finally, I'm like, okay, now I know this market. We got a little bear flag looking like it formed. But this is what I'm realizing. Look, this is a gem. Pay attention. It just took out a gap, then gave you a bear flag. So you know we getting this pullback. Because we are waiting. We're waiting on this. Because we don't want to accept that it's already blown past our stop loss. Now, y'all done seen this work out in my favor so many times, but when it goes against you, man, it can go. And if I would have cut the play when I should have, right at the 200 period moving average, right at 691.14, that would have been acknowledgement that that little idea I had is over. Let me think of something better. That would have been closure, the end of an era. No pun intended. The end of an era and the end of an error. Emotional finality. I could have been swimming in some new emotions by now. I'm still swimming in the same emotions. The emotions. So this isn't a discipline thing. This is a nervous system thing. You know, I got added multiple contracts. The size is getting bigger. We still not pulling back. I'm thinking more frantically. I've abandoned structure, and I'm leaning into hope. Now, this is where I should have got out at. Because I'm realizing that once you get this first opportunity, this is the 10 o'clock pullback. This 10 o'clock, and that was with the bear flag. The bear flag told me we was going to pull back. But look at this pullback. This pullback then pull back to the 20. So I know it's not going to break through. But I don't want to take that big of a loss. I'm like, all right, we just going to let it go up and come back down again. Because that's the high. 693.84, that's the high. Why is it giving me a tail bar? Like, hold on. Why is that happening? That's where I should have got out. That was my opportunity. That was my last opportunity to take a respectable stop. But again, grief and stop loss. On top of it, to add insult to injury, we already know the 21 is always going to give us something. The 21 is going to always give us something. All right, so check it out. The rest of the month, I'm punished. So the rest of the month, I cannot trade the open. For the rest of the month, I can only trade events and locations, but no open. If I trade the open, I better be entering an event, and I should not enter a trade in the first 6 minutes. So I can't enter in the first 6 minutes. And I need to only enter near the 21 period moving average or the 200. And I can only do one contract at a time. And see, that's the other thing. Like, you know, the short term days to expiration kind of, it's intense and immediate. It turn you up a little bit. The loss happens fast, and there's no time to really emotionally process what's happening. So your brain panics and tries to reverse time by adding to the position. Look at that, 5 contracts in. At 10:11, market ain't even been open an hour and gave all my money away. That's like, I done went to the arcade with my friends, used all my tokens up in the first 10 minutes. Now everybody still got coins to play. I'm over here ready for my parents to come get me. That's crazy. Now we are way up here. Now at this point, I'm like, come on, man. We done went 45 minutes and we only got one mean reversion. One mean reversion in 45 minutes. Like, this is defying all the laws of technical analysis and gravity. Like, you cannot defy the laws of gravity like this. Like, you need to come to the ground. I'm about to tell y'all, this thing got so nasty. I'm not even going to continue to play no games with y'all. Let me tell y'all, this thing got so nasty that while we waiting for the candles to come back down to the 200 period moving average, the 200 period moving average had to get up and go find the candles. The 200 period moving average had to go all the way up there to where the candles was at to see what's going on. Where you at? Where you been at? We was waiting for it to drop to the 200. The 200 was waiting for it to come down so it could catch it. That's how absurd this move up is. And the craziness is to sit in here and watch it and scalp it like that. That is wild. This let me know I'm not afraid of losing money. I'm avoiding the feeling of loss. The stop loss forces me to feel it all at once. Pause. Adding spreads the pain over time at a much higher cost. Gotta stop adding to these losers like that, especially aggressively. Especially aggressively. You can't do that. See, my emotional brain is overriding my rational brain. All I'm seeing is a threat plus a loss. See, this is deeply mental. This is deeply mental. See, at this moment, this is when my amygdala is louder than my prefrontal cortex, the planning, rule following part. So even though you know the rules, your body is reacting like it's in danger. I'm watching myself not do the thing it need to do. All right, so I mean, we gonna cut this short. Comment down below and let me know if you want to see what happens with this trade. If I get 10 comments, I will play the rest of the trade. Peace and love, and I hope you get rich. I'll see you in the next video.